Imagine unlocking secrets that could transform your life forever. Ready to master life's greatest lessons? Let's dive in. In a serene monastery nestled in the mountains, a wise Buddhist monk lived with his dedicated disciples. Among them was a young monk named Tashi, known for his constant chatter and eagerness to impress others with his knowledge. One day, the wise monk called Tashi and said, "To truly understand the essence of our teachings, you must embrace the power of silence. For the next month, I want you to observe complete silence. Not a single word should pass your lips." Tashi, confident in his abilities, readily accepted the challenge, thinking it would be easy. On the first day, he found it simple to remain silent. However, as days passed, the urge to speak grew stronger. He realized how much he relied on talking to validate his thoughts and feelings. By the fifth day, Tashi felt an overwhelming need to share his experiences and opinions. He struggled internally, feeling isolated and restless. The silence forced him to confront his inner turmoil and insecurities. Halfway through the month, Tashi felt a profound shift. He began to notice the beauty of his surroundings, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the gentle breeze. He discovered a deep sense of peace and clarity that he had never experienced before. Tashi's internal dialogue started to quiet down. He began to listen to his thoughts without judgment, allowing them to pass like clouds in the sky. The silence taught him to be present, to appreciate the moment without the need for constant validation. As the month continued, Tashi faced moments of doubt and frustration. He found himself questioning the purpose of his silence. During these moments, he would meditate, focusing on his breath and letting go of his need to control everything. This practice helped him reconnect with his inner peace. One day, while meditating by a stream, Tashi had a realization. He understood that silence was not just about refraining from speaking, but about truly listening. To the world, to others, and to oneself. He realized that his previous chatter had often drowned out the wisdom that could be found in quiet moments. He also noticed changes in his interactions with others. Without speaking, he became more observant and empathetic. He could sense the emotions and thoughts of his fellow monks without needing to ask. This deepened his connections with them and fostered a sense of unity and understanding. As the end of the month approached, Tashi felt a mix of relief and gratitude. He had endured the challenge and emerged with a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. He approached the wise monk, bowed deeply, and said, "Master, I have completed my month of silence. I have learned more about myself in these silent days than in all my years of study." The wise monk smiled and replied, "True wisdom comes not from speaking but from listening. Listening to the world, to others, and most importantly, to yourself. The silence has shown you the path to inner peace and self-discovery." Tashi nodded, understanding the profound lesson he had learned. He realized that silence is not just the absence of speech, but a powerful tool for personal growth and spiritual awakening. Reflecting on his journey, Tashi decided to incorporate periods of silence into his daily routine. He would dedicate time each day to meditate and embrace quietness, using it as a tool to maintain his inner peace and clarity. This practice not only benefited him, but also inspired his fellow monks to explore the power of silence in their own lives. Months later, the wise monk called all the disciples together and asked them to share their experiences with silence. Many spoke of the difficulties they faced, but also of the profound insights they gained. They realized that in a world filled with noise and distractions, silence allowed them to reconnect with their true selves and find clarity. The wise monk concluded, "Silence is a powerful teacher. It teaches us to listen, to observe, and to reflect. It helps us to understand our own minds and the world around us. Embrace silence, and you will discover its transformative power." The lesson of this story is that silence allows us to connect deeply with ourselves and the world around us. It helps us to hear the subtle sounds of life, to understand our inner thoughts, and to find peace amidst the chaos. Embrace silence and discover its transformative power. I hope you enjoyed this story and learned a lot. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Before leaving, like the video and subscribe to the channel.